떨어졌어.
Today, we're reacting to a brand new episode of The Jerry Springer Show titled Got Cash, and this one proves that money can be just as destructive as betrayal. From the moment the guests walk onto the stage, it's clear this episode isn't really about cash, it's about control, trust, and what money does to relationships when honesty disappears. The episode opens with one guest proudly admitting they suddenly came into money. Instead of celebration, though, that revelation immediately creates tension. Faces tighten, body language shifts. You can tell right away that this cash didn't bring happiness, it brought suspicion. Jerry calmly asks how the money was obtained, and that simple question sets off everything that follows. As accusations start flying, it becomes obvious that secrets were kept. One side feels entitled to the money, claiming they were promised support or a shared future. The other insists the cash is theirs alone, earned or received without obligation. This clash shows how differently people view money, either as independence or as shared responsibility. What really stands out in this episode is how fast trust collapses once finances enter the conversation. Past sacrifices are brought up, old favors are suddenly treated like debts, and moments that once felt loving are reframed as transactions. Jerry lets the guests speak freely, and the truth leaks out through frustration rather than facts. The audience reacts strongly, but the most powerful moments are quiet ones, when a guest realizes they were never valued as a partner, only tolerated until money showed up. That realization hits hard. It's not about being broke or rich anymore. It's about feeling used. As emotions rise, security edges closer, but the conflict here is mostly emotional. Shouting replaces listening, accusations replace explanations, and Jerry eventually steps in with a reminder that money doesn't erase responsibility, it reveals priorities. That moment lands heavy, because suddenly even the most confident guest looks unsure. By the end of the episode, there's no big win. No one leaves celebrating. Some relationships are clearly over, and others are hanging by a thread. What's left behind is clarity. Money didn't change these people. It exposed what was already there. This episode works because it feels real. We've all seen situations where money complicates things, whether in families, friendships, or relationships. Got Cash shows how fast love can turn into leverage when finances replace communication. As a reaction, this episode reminds us that transparency matters, especially when money is involved. If trust isn't solid, cash doesn't fix problems, it magnifies them. And that's what makes this episode such a strong example of why The Jerry Springer Show remains one of America's most unforgettable family drama platforms. Let me know in the comments, do you think money ruins relationships, or does it simply reveal the truth faster?